Hello everyone, Mike Barnes here again with Asheville Guitar, and today we're going to look at another jazz standard that's real common. It's probably the most common jazz standard of all time, Autumn Leaves, right? And Autumn Leaves can be looked at as in the key of G and in the relative minor, which is E minor, right? So in the key of G, you have a 2, 5, 1. Starts off with those three chords, then it goes to the 4, but then it kind of shifts to the minor key, which is E minor. That's a 2, 5, 1 in the key of E minor, E harmonic minor, right? And then it goes back to G major, 2, 5, 1, 4, then another 2, 5 in the key of E minor, and then you got a 2, 5, 1 in the key of E minor again, 2, 5, 1 in the key of G major, and then 2, 5, 1 in the key of E minor. But now you have a little back cycling that happens right there, where it goes E, the 2 of A, 5, the 2 of D, right, major, but then instead of going to D major, you go to D minor, 7, and 2, 5, 1 in the key of C, and instead of going to C, you go to the tritone sub of C, which is F sharp, but now you're back to the minor 2, and then the 5, and then the 1. So I'm going to play through the progression here. Here's the progression. I'll do it in my looper here. So we got. So there's the progression. Now we're going to play the melody against that. Another thing you can do with this is take the melody and the chords and put them together into a chord melody style thing. So you want to move the melody up an octave. That's creating a little chord melody out of that by moving the melody up an octave and putting the chord underneath it. Because if you play it too low, like if you're reading real book charts, a lot of times the melody is going to be an octave above because it's not written for guitar. It's written for other instruments like piano, right? Now the guitar is an octave below what you read it for. So if you say C middle C, we're going to play this. But if you play C middle C on a piano, it's actually guitar is a transposing instrument. It sounds an octave lower than what it's written for. So keeping that in mind, when you look at some of these rule book charts, you might want to move the melody up an octave to match what the actual pitch and register of the piece is going to be. All right. So Autumn Leaves is another one to add to your repertoire for common jazz standards that you're going to find, right? And be able to play at jam sessions, and they're real common tunes that everybody should know, right? If you're playing jazz, that is. You know, there's other forms of music other than jazz that are great too, but this will get you started in that idiom, in that genre. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.